We are taking chapter number 5, Minerals and Energy Resources. Minerals and energy resources, specifically we'll talk about the Indian minerals and energy resources. So it starts from a story that Haban, he is from Guwahati. He came with his father to a place where he witnesses certain kitchen, and the kitchen is moving. So he is surprised. He asked his father that how is it possible? The father replies that these are not made of bricks and stones. These are movable iron and aluminium, and it works with engine, that is the energy to work. So this aluminium and iron, we'll find it almost everywhere. It is everywhere. So minerals are what? The minerals, they are naturally occurring substances that have definite internal structure. So if you say that this is a mineral, so it may contain say X% of something, Y% of something, or Z% of something. That is say 20% here, 30% here, and 50% here. So this is a specific kind of mineral which is having a definite internal structure. It can be chemical differently or physical differently. So they are found in various forms, and they are used for variety of purposes like diamond, the limestone, fluoride, and aluminium. And if I can tell you that right from a needle to the airplane, we will find different type of minerals being used. Even the human body, even we use the mineral in different form of way. Apart from this, I can just give you an example that the toothpaste you use, like toothpaste cleans your teeth, and we have abrasive minerals like silica, limestone, aluminium oxide, and various phosphate, and that do the cleaning. To reduce the cavities, we have fluoride, which comes from mineral fluoride. Then we have titanium oxide, most toothpaste, and we have different minerals in it like rutile, ilmenite, and anatase. The sparkling comes from the mica, abrak. So this is, and also the outer covering and the internal ones, means outer covering is of course coming from plastics, that is coming from petroleum. So a simple toothpaste which we use in the morning is having a lot of minerals. So rocks, what are rocks? They are combination of minerals along with impurities. So we have minerals along with certain impurities. So we need to clear these impurities to get the minerals from these rocks. So a rock can contain either a single mineral or it can be a combination of a mineral. Then ores, an accumulation of any mineral mixed with elements. An accumulation of any mineral mixed with elements, that means one element, two element, number of elements, if they are mixed and we have a proper mineral which we want in it, they are called as ores. So they are the source of minerals because we are extracting, minerals are extracted from their ores, and there are different processes which we generally employ. Let me just give you an idea of classification of minerals. Like it can be metallic, it can be non-metallic, and it can be energy minerals. So metallic, that means they have certain properties, like they are malleable, they can be put in sheet, they are ductile, you can have wires, you can make wires out of it. They are lustrous, that means they sparkle, they will shine, and they have good electrical and the electrical, and they're good conductor of electricity, and they're good conductor of heat also. So these are metallic. Then we have those elements which are not metallic, that is the properties I just told you, they don't follow or they don't show. So these are non-metallic. And then we have minerals which are energy producing, they produce energy. So in metallic, we have ferrous, non-ferrous, and precious. In ferrous, ferrous means, see, ferrous has come from the Fe word, this ferrous. Ferrous means iron. Ferrous, Fe is iron. So ferrous, that means containing Fe, iron. So metallic, the other category in metallic is ferrous, that is iron ore, manganese, nickel and cobalt. So iron ore, manganese, nickel and cobalt, they have quantities of Fe, iron. Then we have non-ferrous, that is not having that much quantity or no quantity of Fe or iron. We have copper, lead, tin, bauxite. Copper is tamba. Then in the metallic category only, we have precious metals like gold, silver, platinum. When we come to non-metallic, we have mica, salt, potash, sulfur, granite, limestone, marble, sandstone, etc. The energy producing minerals that we know very well, like coal, petroleum and natural gas. So where do these minerals occur? They occur in igneous and metamorphic rocks. They occur in sedimentary rocks. They occur in the deposition of surface rocks, in the sand of valleys and in oceans. So let us see them one by one. In igneous and metamorphic rocks, so they are found in cracks, crevices, the fault and joints called veins and lodes. For example, zinc, copper and lead are found here. In the sedimentary rock, the bed and layers as a result of different deposition and accumulation of different layers. So coal, iron, gypsum and sodium are found here. Then decomposition of surface rocks in the form of residual mass containing ores after decomposition take place. So if we find bauxite in these areas. Then in sand of valleys, especially the precious stones we find here. So an alluvial deposits of different rivers, different, the base of mountain. So these are alluvial deposits called placer deposit. They are called as placer deposit. For example, precious stones like gold, silver and tin and platinum are found here. In ocean also, we have different minerals in the diffuse form like the salt, the manganese and bromine. So what is the distribution of minerals in India? The petroleum deposit, I'll show you this in the map also, but just to know that the petroleum deposits are in Gujarat and Assam. The non-ferrous minerals we find generally in the Rajasthan area, and the coal, metallic minerals and non-metallic minerals are found in the peninsular plateau. So what is a mine? Mine, you cannot say anything as a mine until it's a large area having an abundant quantity of mineral deposits that can be easily and economically extracted. So say if this is a coast and you go say 1000 kilometer here and you put a lot of effort and you get a very little amount of mineral, and then the cost is also very high if you want to sell it, then there is no point in calling it as a mine or working out it as a mine. But if you have a place here, you have some industries here, this can be easily extracted and the cost is less, then you can call it as a mine. A mine is only when it is easily and economically extracted the minerals. Ferrous minerals. Ferrous minerals, as I just said, that they have content of iron, so we extract iron from them. So India is quite rich. India is quite rich as far as the ferrous minerals are concerned, especially the iron ore. So India is rich in iron ore deposits. In these ores, we have different types of variety like magnetite, like hematite. So let me just tell you that which kind of different type of iron ores we have. So iron ore is a basic mineral and it is actually the backbone of the industrial development, and it's fairly abundant in India. We find it in good quantity. So magnetite is the best, is the finest iron ore with very high content, that is 70% of the iron content. So it has a very good magnetic quality, magnetite. I'm talking about magnetite. Here it is. This is magnetite. So magnetite 70%, and it has very good magnetic quantities. That is why it is very valuable to the electrical industry. And then we call it as hematite. Hematite ore is again most important industrial iron ore in terms of the quantities it is being used. So it is being used heavily. Slightly lower than iron content. This magnetite has around 50 to 60%. 50 to 60% of the iron content. Or the iron ore which we are talking about, they have certain belts. Belts means where they are generally found. So we have already identified the areas. I'll just go to these areas. These are iron ore fields. So this area, these are iron ore fields. And the triangle you see, these are the mines. These are the mines. So we have this one, this one, this one, and this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are different belts being called. So first one is the Odisha Jharkhand belt. So this is the Odisha Jharkhand belt. We have Badamapar, Mayurbhanj, and Kendujhar, Singhbhum, the Naubundi, and Goa. These are the major mines here. Then we have this Durg Bastar Chandrapur, this area, Durg Bastar Chandrapur. So in Chhattisgarh and Maharashtra, high quality hematite, this which I was talking about. The high quality hematite ores, they are found, that are exported to Japan and South Korea. Coming to this place, we have the Bellary, Chitradurga, Chikmagalur, Tumkur, and Tumkur. Then in Karnataka, the Kundarmukh, this Kundarmukh mine is most important. It is 100% export unit. So all which is being mined, they are being exported. Then we have certain places in Maharashtra, Goa, this region also. And this, we have Ratnagiri mines. They have rich deposits for iron ore. Let me take you again to this place which we just talked about. So these are the iron ore fields which are being identified, and then we have iron ore mines as we just talked about, the Kendujhar, the Mayurbhanj, and Goa, and here we have the Chandrapur and other like this Ratnagiri, and we have the Bellary, Tumkur. All these are here. These are the places which we just discussed about. So this is the production of iron ore. The data is from 2003-04. So we have this the highest producing right now. At that time may be different, but at 2003-04 it was Karnataka, followed by Odisha, then Chhattisgarh, then Goa, Jharkhand, and then others. This is the iron ore. Now one more thing I need to tell you, there is something called as rat hole mining. So most of the minerals are under the control of, it is nationalized under the control of the government, Indian government. But in northeastern states, certain minerals are owned by certain individuals or sometimes communities. So if we talk about Meghalaya, there are large deposits of coal, iron ore, and limestone and dolomite. So they do the coal mining. So they make they do the coal mining in Jowal and Cherrapunji, and this is done by a family member. So they make a long narrow tunnel, and this is called as the rat hole. This is called as the rat hole mining. So we talked about this different belts here. Now coming to manganese. And this is manganese is generally used in the manufacturing, that is the vinirman, manufacturing of steel and ferromanganese alloy. Ferromanganese, let me write it just Mg, alloy. So for making 1 ton or 100 kg of steel, we require 10 kg of manganese. So manganese is used in manufacturing, steel, bleaching powder, insecticides, paints, and the largest producer of manganese is Odisha. So this is the distribution of manganese. Odisha 33%. This is again 2003-04, and we have Madhya Pradesh 22%, Karnataka around 15%, and others. So let me show you the areas which we are talking about. So this is the manganese. So these are the manganese areas. If you see, these are the manganese areas, and mostly, largest producer is Odisha. Now coming to non-ferrous minerals. So India is not very rich. We are not very satisfactory about the content, the non-ferrous minerals we have. So these minerals which include the copper, the bauxite, the lead, the zinc, and the gold, they play a very vital role in different metallurgical, engineering and electrical industries. So let us see about the copper and bauxite. So copper, India again is deficient in copper. It's malleable, ductile, and it is having a good conduction of electricity. Because it is malleable, ductile, it is having a good conductor, you can say, properties. So they are used in, because of these properties, it is used in copper. This is tamba. It is used in electrical cables, electronics and chemical industries. And what are the producers, or where are the producers? See, Balaghat, which is in Madhya Pradesh, it produces almost, highest 52% of India's copper. 52%. And there are other places also, like Singhbhumi in Jharkhand and Khetri in Rajasthan. These are also important copper producing areas. So this is the copper share. You see, Madhya Pradesh, because Balaghat almost produces 52%, so Madhya Pradesh is producing 58%, and followed by Rajasthan, it is producing 42%. Coming to bauxite. So this bauxite is known for that this is an ore from which aluminium is extracted. We extract aluminium. Now this aluminium has, why we are talking about aluminium? Because there is a clay-like substance which is called as alumina, and from there we extract aluminium. Now this aluminium has a very important property. It is an important metal, Al. Why? Because it has the strength of the iron, Fe. It has the strength of iron, but it is quite light. It is extremely light and having a very good conductivity, means it is a good conductor, and malleable also. As I just said, they are malleable, like it is showing a very good property. So it's a good substitute of iron, you can say. So there is a production here, that is, they are found in Amarkantak Plateau, the Maikal Hills and the Katni. And again, the largest producer is what? It's Odisha. 45% of total bauxite production is from Odisha only. Koraput in Odisha, it has the largest reserves of bauxite in the country, from which aluminium is extracted. So I'll just take you to the place where we find the bauxite. So these are the bauxite areas. Okay. The places, let me tell you again, the places are Amarkantak Plateau, Maikal Hills and Katni. Coming to the non-metallic minerals, we start with mica, abrak. So these mica is made by series of plates, different plates. So it's split into thin sheets. It can be black, means the color can be different, black, green, red, yellow or brown in color, and it has a very good dielectric strength. It's an electrical property, and it has low power loss value. So it loses power less, and it has a good insulation property. That is, it is resisting. It is a very good resistance to the high voltage, and it is used in electric and electronic industry. This is mica. So let me show you the places, that is Kodama, Gaya, Hazaribagh in Jharkhand, Ajmer, Rajasthan, Nellore, Andhra Pradesh. Here the mica is found. So here is mica, the star, this Nellore we just talked about, Gaya, Hazaribagh. So these are the places, and the Ajmer and this Bejwar area. These are the good producers of, or we find mica here. When we talk about rock minerals, we talk about limestone. So limestone, it is found in calcium carbonate sedimentary rocks and also in magnesium carbonate, calcium carbonate, calcium and magnesium carbonates. It is found there in association with the rocks composed of all these. So it is found in sedimentary rocks. Limestone is the basic raw material for the cement industry. It is used in cement industry for iron smelting, iron praglan, Loha praglan. So it is an essential element for the smelting iron ore in the blast furnace. And the largest producers are Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. The largest producers are Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. So let me take you to these areas first. So if we have limestone here, no, we have mica, yes, we have seen about that.